Okay, I got my freeze dryer all set up. I'm going to do the first freeze drying, and what I did was I cut up some lemons, some limes that I had from my brother's place, and some apricots from the tree that's hanging over into our yard in the carport over there. So I got them sliced up, they've been in the freezer. I'm going to get this started, and when this is ready, then we'll add them to this freeze dryer. So let's give the first freeze drying a test. Now the reason why I want to do lemons mainly is because I like to drink iced tea, not sweet tea, but iced tea. And it would be nice to put a lemon in it. And I don't always have a lemon, but if I got lemons in a vacuum sealed jar and I can take one out and drop it in my tea, that'll be fantastic. All right, let's get this thing started. Okay, let's see, if I press start, select pump. I think I do have the Premier oil pump. Reset pump hours, no. Okay, save. So it says here it'll be ready in 15 minutes. So 14:40 left. So I'll come back as soon as that is ready. Okay, it says load trays into freeze dryer and close drain valve. Okay, I'm going to open this up. And I did pre-freeze. I didn't pre-freeze for 48 hours, but I did put them in overnight. So I have my limes, my lemons. Look at those apricots. Hopefully those turn out really nice. Uh-oh, I dropped one. Must have hit the lid. I'm going to throw that one in right there. Well, I had one apricot drop. Okay. Twist it shut. And my valve is closed. One thing I didn't do, I'm going to go ahead and press continue. One thing I didn't do was I didn't name my unit. And then if you press that more, I can change the batch name. I didn't name it. Let's just put fruit and we'll save. I didn't name my system name yet. Should have done that, but anyway, press continue and freezing. All right, so we'll see together how long this is going to take. Okay, so the fruit is in here. Just locked it all up. Got it ready to go. We just named it fruit. How original, huh? Anyway, so we're going to let this go. Next time you see me, we'll be checking on this and doing whatever next step is necessary. I might come back and film that little screen there for you to see how cold it's getting. Right now it's just 53 degrees in there. So, all right, I'll be back. Okay, almost an hour and 20 minutes and it's down to 9 degrees. All right, 14 hours, 13 minutes. It's at 120 degrees. It's been drying for 9.5 hours. So it's that little bar gets all the way across. It should be ready, but if it needs more time, we'll just add more time. We'll check it when that says it's dry, but looks like it's doing its thing. Okay, so I've been away from the house, and this says it's on extra dry time, and it's counting down. It was over an hour when I got here. I checked with my brother. He said, no, just click the end batch and check it, see if they're dry. So I'm going to hit end batch, confirm. Okay, open drain valve to vent. That's this drain valve over here. And you can hear it venting. And when it's done, that means it kind of takes the pressure out of there, and this will be able to open. Okay. So now we get to see how the fruit's doing. Okay. Oh boy, those are light as can be, and it breaks. It's all. Let's see how it tastes. Dang. Okay. Here's my lemons. This is the biggest lemon I think back here, and it's a little sticky. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to let this go probably that extra 45 minutes that was showing. These are a little sticky. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not. I'll check with the with my brother. That's one of these. It's nice to be able to call him. They're very lightweight though, I'll tell you that. Okay. Or the limes. Limes are, that's a lemon there. Oh, that's a lime. It's a little bit sticky. Okay, I'm going to put them back in. I'll make a phone call and we'll just see. I don't mind leaving it. I'm going to put more dry time. Close the drain valve. Okay, continue. I'll let it go that 2 hours. It's set. Tim's back on at 2 hours. So I'm going to let that go and we'll just check back later. The total time so far is 21 hours and 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes, which isn't too bad for all that fruit. And there's a lot of water in that fruit. All right, dry time is 25 hours, 2 minutes. I'm gonna give them a check, see if they're still sticky or not. So I'm gonna end the batch. Confirm. And I've got to open the valve. Okay, all the pressure's off. How are the lemons doing? They seem to be dry. They're not sticky anymore. So I'm going to take these out, let them cool, and we'll test them again. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go get these on the counter. Test the lemons. There's the limes. Look at those apricots. Boy. Light as a feather. Alrighty. I am going to defrost. Okay, I'm assuming close, keep drain valve open, remove product, close door, continue. Looks like it's going to take 2 hours to defrost. And then I can start another batch of something else. Okay, so they're cooling now. There's the apricots, and I'm going to put them in this big mason jar. And I'm not sure about the lemons and limes. Limes might fit in one jar. If it takes two, it takes two, and same with the lemons. I don't think I want to use this big of a jar. I don't think there's enough lemons to fill one up. If there is, then I'll switch them over. But I think the apricots are going in there. All right, we'll do that as soon as these cool off. We're going to give them probably about 30 minutes. These are cooled down. And I'm supposed to take one of these. They're not sticky, and if they snap, they're dry. They're definitely not rubbery, so. Oh yeah, they're dry. Sweet. Yeah, they're dry. Man, they smell so good. Okay, I'm gonna get these jarred up. Close this out. All right, thanks for joining me on this freeze drying journey. My first batch of freeze drying. I got a jar of apricots, 2 jars of lemons, and a jar of limes. And speaking of the lemon, I've got a nice glass of iced tea right here. I've got one freeze dried lemon. One just pops right back up. So I am going to lay that in my iced tea and let that sit for a few minutes while we take a taste of my apricot. It's crazy how light and how dry it is. All right, here we go. Taste test. Freeze-dried apricot. Picked right outside this window. I gotta tell you what. That apricot flavor, wow. It is delicious. I actually did dehydrate some of those apricots. I should go get one and do a comparison, but you know, the dehydrated ones are chewy, stick all over your teeth. These aren't gonna last long. How's my lemon doing? I'll let that stay in there for a few minutes. I brought a piece of lime. I really don't want to bite into it, but I'm going to. For the sake of YouTube, here we go. Little piece of lime. Wow. That is lime. The whole dried piece came out of that rind. Wow. That is crazy. Okay. Not sure how often I'll use the limes. Maybe I'll have to just start making a lot of margaritas or something. The lemons I'll use in iced tea because I like to drink iced tea a lot. Not sweet, just regular iced tea. I got this piece in here, rehydrating already. It's not rehydrated yet, it's still a floater, so I'm gonna leave that in there for a few more minutes. I'm gonna take a taste though, because I'm thirsty. I'm already getting that lemon flavor. That is gonna be fantastic, because you know what? I don't buy lemons every time I go to the store. I buy lemons, they sit out, they get dry. I put them in the fridge, I forget about them. If I got these jars, I can keep those as long as I want. And if I do see lemons on sale, I can grab some and deep freeze them. Deep freeze them. Freeze dry them. I'll get it right one of these times. Okay, so this is on defrost right now. Once that's done defrosting, I guess you could leave the door open and let it do it naturally. Try this. I do have an old water jug from camping. Okay, I know this lemon is going to rehydrate in its own time. Actually, it's already getting pretty soft. And actually, I can kind of already squeeze some lemon juice. That is crazy. The flavor. You just got to believe me. There is actually delicious lemon flavor in my iced tea. Okay, that's with a freeze-dried lemon. I just had to do it for the video. All right, thanks for, again, I've got a lot of ideas of things to freeze dry in here. So stay tuned, hit the like and subscribe, come back and see what all we do. You know, and maybe this will help you, maybe not. I'm a newbie at this, so we're learning together. And anyway, thanks for checking this out. Hope you have a great day.